Sybil Wilkes with what you need to know. Today is Monday, August 30th, 2021. Number 1. The dignified transfer of 13 members of the military killed last week in Afghanistan took place Sunday afternoon at Dover Air Force Base in Delaware. The military families were joined by President and Mrs. Biden, as well as members of the cabinet, including Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin. The men and women killed in the ISIS suicide bombing at Bagram Airport Thursday ranged in ages from 20 to 31. 5 of them were born not long before the September 11, 2001 attacks on the U.S. Number 2. On the anniversary of the arrival of Hurricane Katrina, Hurricane Ida made landfall as an extremely dangerous Category 4 hurricane near Port Fourchon. That's Louisiana's southernmost port, located on the southern tip on the Gulf of Mexico. Described as a catastrophic, life-changing event, Ida is now the strongest hurricane to hit in Louisiana history. Even after reaching land, Ida's strength remained at 150 miles an hour. Number 3. After the Supreme Court ended the federal eviction moratorium Thursday evening, House progressives urgently called on Democratic congressional leaders over the weekend to pass legislation to extend the aid that has kept millions of Americans from losing their homes. In a letter sent to Democratic leaders, Democratic Representatives Cori Bush and Ayanna Pressley called for a permanent legislative solution to extend the life-saving federal eviction moratorium. In its opinion, the Supreme Court wrote that it's up to Congress, not the CDC, to decide whether the public interest merits further action on the moratorium. Number 4. A teacher's racist comment caused a fight with his student, leading to protests calling for the teacher to be fired. On August 23rd, Jameer Strain, a 16-year-old black student in Louisville, Kentucky, was confronted by his chemistry teacher, William Bennett, who argued that the student's mask was a bandana. After Bennett told Strain, "You're just going to be another black boy shot," a fight ensued. The teen's mother said her son's PTSD was triggered by the incident. Just last year, the student was shot during a drive-by shooting and has lost friends to gun violence. Number 5. A recent investigation demonstrates that as recently as 2019, mortgage lenders were more likely to deny home loans to people of color than to white people with similar financial characteristics. In every case, the markup reported that prospective borrowers of color looked almost exactly the same on paper as white applicants, except for their race. Among the areas affecting the mortgage outcome, income, location, and a racist algorithm used by lenders. Here's your daily inspiration from Yogi's Jewels. The things that you worry about will happen or it won't. Worry does not change anything, so stop worrying. Join me today live on YouTube and Facebook at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central with comedians Chris Paul, Huggy Lowdown, and social justice activist Coy Malone as we discuss today's top headlines and more. Then stay put for a lively discussion on the great work that Denny's is doing in diversity, equity, and inclusion, hosted by Terrence J. and yours truly, with a very special appearance by Tom Joyner. Only on YouTube and Facebook, live at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. Thank you to our What You Need to Know partner, Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. To subscribe to my free daily newsletter, please visit SybilWilkes.com. Be informed, be empowered.